force may come to order. Please silence all cell phones. City Clerk, please call the roll.
Member Irwin.
Here.
Member Purkis.
Here.
Member Kavanaugh.
Here.
Member Elkind.
Here.
Member Broomall.
Here.
Chair Lyman.
Here. If there are any citizens who wish to speak on matters pertinent to the city, please approach the podium. You may address the Youth Council during this time. We don't have anybody. We will now close public participation. Is there a motion to adopt the Youth Council Task Force minutes from the regular meetings held on Thursday, May 1st, 2025?
I move to adopt the minutes.
Second.
City Clerk, please call the roll.
Member Irwin.
Yes.
Member Purkis.
Yes.
Member Kavanaugh.
Yes.
Member Elkind.
Yes.
Member Broomall.
Yes.
Chair Lyman.
Yes.
Thank you.
We will now open the floor for continued discussion on ongoing projects. Are there any updates regarding the projects that are in progress? I feel like we're good, right? Okay. We will now transition to the next agenda item, the project presentation for the Joint Youth Council and City Commission meeting.
Okay, so I guess we can just look through it, and if you guys see something that needs to be changed, just let me know.
Okay.
So, is this spelled right?
I think that's good.
Yeah, it's the same word.
Can I make a really small suggestion? Sorry.
Yeah.
Could we just get rid of the space after the comma? Or before the comma, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Thank you.
It kind of bothers me that it's not even. Like, can we just make a space between member Kyla or there?
Oh, I see what you mean.
There
Is
we
that
go.
better? I feel like that even looks a little better.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to hit them with a little, separate from everyone. Oh, no.
Nah. Yeah, I think that looks good.
Okay.
I'm loving this brick wall type deal.
I feel like it really gives the vibes of this place. Yeah. Okay.
I think that's
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
not changing, I don't think. Okay.
Or should we add to this saying that we're gonna paint it and stuff?
Sorry.
I think we're doing,
did paint
it's in the middle paragraph. It says we're going to the Babe Jane Center to decorate.
Oh, okay.
Because by the time we do it, they will have been decorated.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll update it with photos once we decorate it.
Okay.
Or should we add the date that we're going to decorate them?
Yeah.
Or the date that we did and the time? I don't know.
What date are we doing it again?
May 28th, right?
Yeah.
May.
I thought it was the
20th?
21st.
Yeah, I thought it was the 21st
Okay,
too.
it's the
It's that
21st.
Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does everything look good on this?
Just
spelled
fix
the wrong.
The? Oh, sorry. Guys, I really need to get my nails done. It's kind of messing me up here. We good?
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Do we want to add in the last bullet point, maybe say, and the youth-led businesses, or do we want
Yeah.
to just keep it as things that we know that we can provide?
I think adding it in would be good.
Yeah.
Do we know of any potential examples, or do we not want to put things in there?
Maya's friend that does the permanent jewelry.
Yes.
Yes.
Lila.
I also feel like you'll get elementary kids who are Oh my gosh, like buy my painting. You know, what I
Yeah.
also we could like another thing for that is like maybe talking to like the schools themselves on setting up a tent and then like
Yeah.
having kids sell stuff like at the tent, so it's not like one kid per tent, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
This one look good?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For the first bullet point, it
Mhm.
says the civil council met to give a proclamation. Like, it sounds like we're also doing, is that what we're doing, or are we just there as participants?
I think that's what we talked about last time, where they want to see if we can have some of us and some of the people from the school go to the proclamation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be in the past by the time we do this presentation, right?
Yeah, it'll be
So-
like 10 days after.
Not what I meant, like, it says to give a proclamation, like we're a part of the proclamation itself,
Oh,
not just
yeah.
attendees.
Well,
We
last,
can, yeah, we can
So-
put that we attend, like,
yeah.
to attend the proclamation.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't, wait,
Or what are we, like, I know we're taking photos with the
the
life
life
jacket and
jackets.
stuff, but we're not really, what are we doing with it, or
Like,
put it there?
Well, it would be like just a photo opportunity, so, to just support the Youth Voting Day, Mr. Franek would just have you guys stand up there with it and get a, photo opportunity. Good publicity is,
Do we want to add the date that we did that?
Yeah.
that's May 17th, Saturday.
Oh, did we ever, like, don't we, like, need to let students know that this is happening? Did we ever, like, do a post or anything?
I did discuss it with a few of my classes in there, the voting safety students in there, but this was kind of a chaotic week with all this testing
Yeah.
that was going
Yeah.
on, a lot of strange
I think-
schedules, so I'll push it a little harder this week.
Abby said she could make a post for it, so maybe just we'll give
We
her a
can
little nudge to
yeah.
make it. Yeah.
We can give her a little reminder.
Obviously, this is up to the club, like mentors and stuff, but do we like maybe want to offer students like a service hour for coming out just so that we can kind of maybe get more participation?
Oh.
I think that's fair, honestly.
I can ask if NHS wants to do that for any like last minute.
Hours,
People.
yeah,
Yeah.
so they stay in good standing.
Okay.
Everything look good on this one.
Do it for
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's something that I could provide too, like, as a written up.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
ours.
Was the second bullet point from this year, or, because I know we did that
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah, I was not sure.
I don't think that's from.
I think that was
I
from
thought
last
this was
year.
from last year when they did like the dodgeball tournament
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Okay, so do you want me to just delete the slide?
Yeah, I don't think we need. Well, we added in this led to the youth. Or, yeah, I don't think we need this slide because we already
Yeah.
talked about the youth led festival on the other side, and none of the other stuff apply to us. Is this stuff? Yeah.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Are we missing anybody that anyone?
Do we want to add the names of the Coast Guard auxiliary, like the two people we
So
met with?
Walter Franek, W-A-L-T-E-R. Franek, F-R-A-N-E-K.
I thought it was Frank, like F-R-N-K-E. But I could be very
No,
It
wrong.
is
I-
Franek.
Yeah, I think it's
Frantic.
that.
I spelled it wrong last year then.
Do we want to like make that instead of a separate bullet point, just like the way that the police chief is? We'd say like Walter Franek and others.
Yeah, or you could put like with Coast Guard Auxiliary
Yeah.
after his name.
Oh yeah, that's good. Perfect. think that looks good.
Alright.
Then do we want to like run through the slides and assign who's gonna speak?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we have enough slides for each person to do one?
We have 7,
There's
so.
7 and 7 of us, right? 7.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, well,
The intro slide
Yeah.
is,
I don't want someone to only get the intro.
Well, maybe
We
like,
can
the
break
intro
it
slide
up.
can be like introducing the youth council as a whole. Be like, hey, we're here from Newsburg Beach High School, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah, we
saying
can
all
all
that.
like say our names, like, hi, I'm Maya, hi, I'm Kyla, hi, I'm Piper.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we could split the slides up. There's kind of
Yeah.
a lot of information on every slide.
Okay, so you want to start at the top?
Yeah.
Do you want to start with that?
Yeah, I
As
feel
the
like I
chair?
could maybe introduce it and then
Yeah.
maybe Abby as. Or if you guys wanted to, I could like introduce and do the mission statement, and then you guys could do all the projects.
Yeah.
So then it like breaks it up a little.
Yeah.
Do you want to read it or no? You're fine.
I don't
Okay.
think I need
Got
to.
Just making sure.
all right, who would like to speak on this one? The lending libraries.
I'll speak on this one. Wait, so like, are we just gonna split it up a little bit?
We could do like, yeah, I mean, I feel like, cause then yeah, I think we'll have to split it up a little bit or else
Maybe
not
someone
everyone-
can talk about like how like the locations and how we're having people donate books, and then someone talk about how like we met with the kids to decorate it.
Okay.
Yeah, I could,
We could,
yeah.
we could always like if we have anything like that we want to add, like from actually doing it with the, like going to
At that
paint
moment,
them,
just
like
think this is our experience.
yeah. So whoever like maybe like if one person like who wants to say that can write up something and then add it.
Yeah, just, it's always good to elaborate with your own in there, so
Yeah.
we could have somebody that kind of explains the why. I mean, the information is up there, so we always want to say, this is why we decided to go forward with this. And then somebody could say, in our experience, this is what we did, and we took this, and we gained this, so.
So maybe like Eden could explain the why, since you were here last year when we like decided to do the project. And then maybe like Maya
Yeah,
could
I
explain
can.
why we want to get involved in the community and actually
so
go
we-
paint with them. So we
and
could break it
experience
up like
there.
that.
Okay.
And I feel like the festival was pretty much Jessica's idea. So do you want to take lead on that one?
Okay.
You good with that? Okay. Voter safety, that's always been Peyton's vibe.
I feel like, yeah,
You want
I'll do the voter
to,
safety.
okay. Kyla was here for the
I
origin
was,
of
yeah.
the shark. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
And you can kind of like explain like why you guys wanted to do that a little bit since you were there.
Yeah.
And then Abby can do closing statement and like thank everybody if
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna send us the power. Okay,
Then
perfect.
fine,
And
then
then
I should be able
we
to
can,
share.
everyone can like look through them. I'll let Abby know that she's presenting that part.
Good.
Do we want to run through it and like actually talk about it, or are you guys good?
I think
Up
it's
to you.
okay.
I mean, I think we have time to run through it if we
Yeah,
just
we
do a
have-
quick
yeah, we
one.
can.
Mr. Wigger, do you want to be Abby?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I wonder how I should start this. Like, how did? Like,
Will it be the format of this year? Will it be us coming up to the podium to discuss it? Will be okay? Because I know sometimes it's like superimposed, but it's bounced, but definitely coming up as a part of the agenda. All right, so you definitely want to be able to like say address the commission. Thank you, City Commission, for
Okay, so I could
having
say
us here
something
today.
along the lines of like, thank you, City Commission, for having us here to propose our Youth Council Task Force 2025, something along those lines.
Yep.
Okay. I would like to introduce our Youth Council Task Force. I'm your chair, Piper Lehman, and then do you guys want to like go through?
So
Or
are we
inter-
going to be at that podium?
Yeah, we will be. Yeah.
Okay, so are we all individually coming up to the podium and saying our name?
Yeah, I'll just say it then.
Yeah.
You can
Our
say-
Vice Chair,
Yeah,
Abby
y'all just wave.
MacArthur. Yeah, I could say something
We
like,
can say you can introduce us, and then when we each do our slides, like we can do our name
Yeah.
before we say it.
yeah. Member Eden Brumall, Member Peyton Elkind, Member Jessica Perkis, Member Kyla Kavanaugh, and Member Amaya Irwin. Our mission statement. So we like to review and evaluate problems facing the youth in the city, facilitate neighborhood meetings with youth to discuss problems, needs, and suggested improvements for our community, meet with the city staff and directors to collaborate on ideas, discuss issues and concerns, and needed improvements to benefit New Smyrna Beach. And then we present recommended improvements with our projects at the city commission meeting. I don't know if I can since it's a mission statement, I feel like I kind of have to read it as it.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah, the mission statement can be,
yeah,
pretty
keep
clear.
it.
Last year, we proposed our idea regarding the lending libraries. We met with, do I just read that? Should I just read that? 'Cause
I feel like you should give us give your own take on it of why we wanted to, if that's okay, to
Yeah,
make it
I
a little
can-
bit more
I can do that. I'm just going to stutter. Okay.
That's
so,
okay.
Hold on, guys. This isn't actually how I'm going to say it. I'm just brainstorming
No,
right
yeah,
now.
we're just
So I can
brainstorming.
say we wanted to provide more reading opportunities.
Yeah, you could say something like, last year,
Accessibility's good.
our youth council task force wanted to provide a way,
Sorry.
provide a way for students at home to easily access books if they don't have transportation to libraries.
And especially you can also talk about going into summer
Yeah, I was thinking
school's
that.
out, so you can't kids don't have access to their school library every day, so being able to just get books easily at certain parks they're at.
And then maybe after you do that little intro, then you could say the first paragraph where it says that you
Okay.
talked with.
Where am I letting Maya take off?
Oh, yeah.
I would say stop at the part where you are telling them that we met with the maintenance director and then constructed the 2 out of 4 libraries, and then let Maya take over with this year they were built and now we went to
Okay.
the Babe James Center to have them
And
decorated.
who is saying locations?
Yeah.
Probably you, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, and even just for information for you, if you want to say it. So I did an exact count, and it's 21 books, and they're all pretty much the self-help and teen readers, so they all are geared towards the youth, right? As of now, they are. If you just want to say that's our starting point. We've got 7 youth targeted youth books
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. On here it says we were able to get 2 of the 4 libraries, but it says 3 confirmed locations. Do we have 3 libraries that we're doing, or only 2?
3, so you could just put.
Do we just
our
wanna
boy
say
says
in-
he constructing 3, yeah, just erase all that and just put 3 libraries, yeah.
Okay.
3 of the libraries.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, me? Okay.
Do we want to restart? Go from
Yeah,
the
you-
beginning?
you
Okay.
can.
Last year, our youth council proposed the idea of incorporating lending libraries into New Smyrna Beach. We wanted kids to have access to reading materials when they don't have access to transportation. So we're putting them in more youth-dominated areas, such as the Riverside Park, the 27th Avenue Park, and the NSP Sports Complex. We met with maintenance operator director David Ray to discuss lending libraries, and the city employees have offered to assist in constructing 3 of these libraries. We are using New Smyrna Beach High School to gather some starting books, and we have 21 youth-based books.
And then Maya, I think this is you.
We met with Rob Salazar to set up a date to meet with the kids at the Babe James Center to decorate the lending libraries, and we met with the kids to decorate them on May 21st, which we painted them.
We'll probably take photos, and there'll be photos on the slide, so you can kind of point out stuff on the slide that's
Yeah.
specific.
Maybe you could say something about the youth council wanted to get engaged with the community
Yeah.
and involvement.
Wait, are we allowed to write something that we can say okay?
You
So
could
then-
probably just keep it with you and bring it up to the podium when
Yeah.
you're ready to speak.
Wait, are we allowed to do that? Read from something? Okay. So then I'll just write up something to say so that way it sounds better.
Okay.
And then this one, how should I say like why we wanted to do it or read
Yeah.
from the?
I feel like this was
Yeah.
your thing, like, you know the why behind this. You don't have to just directly read off this, like, you can kind of go on a tangent, and then if you want to come back to it and kind of just be like, oh, here's some ideas of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, and this is like the New Future project that we discussed, we want to move forward with developing this youth-led and just get the why, you know?
Yeah, for student empowerment or student business owner empowerment to
Yeah.
like have practice in the
Give kids an
Entrepreneur.
opportunity to
entrepreneurship.
have like a
Showcase
place.
the New Smyrna youth and their entrepreneurial ideas and business ideas and get them linked into the community.
Okay. Oh, did you want me to? Just,
It's up to you. If you want to just like do,
I'd like to think on it more so I have like a concise thing because I'll start stuttering like
That's okay.
insane.
If you want to
Yeah.
prepare something too, like Maya said, like an actual paper to read when you come up, it might be easier too.
Yeah,
Up to you.
a lot of people do that when they come up here, they'll have a prepared statement so they can make sure they can do it nice and concise and
And last year, did we like decide on like what was like youth, didn't we say it was like the Saturday or the Friday or something, like Youth Boater Safety Day, like specific?
I think I think the date is still May 17th. I believe that. Oh, that's this year. It was,
Like it was like a day of the week of it.
oh yeah, because we did the proclam.
Was it the
Oh.
first Sunday or the first, like, I'm trying to imagine what it was.
I feel like it was the Tuesday after Memorial Day. Because that is Boater Safety Week.
I feel like we should know
I
this.
do have it in my paperwork. I just didn't
Okay.
remind myself
Just
to bring it
whenever you
today.
find it in your paperwork, let me know, just so I can like tell them like, oh, we did that last year.
Okay.
And then this year, the youth council met with the mayor and the Coast Guard Auxiliary to attend the annual proclamation for Boater Safety Day and present the newly funded life vest that the Coast Guard Auxiliary was able to get. This happened on Saturday, May 17th in front of the Brandon Center. The purpose of our attendance at the proclamation helps to support youth boater safety in New Smyrna because it's getting to summer and boater safety is a very something we're passionate about because youth and whatever. Anyways, but in the future we plan to host an awareness meeting for boater safety at New Smyrna Beach High School in the following years, and we hope to expand on that and be able to get high school students in a boater safety class so they're able to get their boater's permit or license.
Perfect.
Should we add the photo we're gonna take with them here?
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay, I want to ask about this too because I know that a few of them had their own individual reasoning, and over the years they've come to talk to us about it. So,
I think
Do-
it was Liza Midget that wanted her second statue to be close to the first one
yeah,
because they were like
They're dating.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be funny to say, I guess.
And Megan Bosma's a recent New Smyrna graduate.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to, because there's so many names, I'll probably have to make a list too to prepare some things. I probably will forget all the names, but
And I'm pretty sure they're all very local artists.
yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you
For
can
sure.
just say like, oh, like they all had their own reasoning, like for these, some specific ones are, and then
Yeah.
like just expand a little on two
That's
of them if you
true.
don't know like total info about all of them.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could even just be like youth council got the opportunity to meet and get to know local
Okay.
artists and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
This would be, this will bring a total of 10 shark statues in the community, which is
Wow.
something that's pretty cool. I mean, that's definitely
Yeah.
something that people can come check out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You could also talk about like with this, because isn't like Canal Street now like the art district or something? Am I imagining that? Oh yeah, so you could kind of expand like, oh, like
Yeah.
this adds on to like the art, that's like now, like Canal is the art district and part of that is like from these sharks.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
smart. Okay.
And then Abby.
And then Abby can go through this.
And then Abby would
Abby.
say,
Yeah. It's not too
we
hard. I
couldn't
mean,
have
you
done
just
this
read
without
it.
help from everyone. Here is a list of people that we
Really good
met with
impression.
and we want to pay recognition to.
Yeah, it's a really good impression.
Perfect. Yeah, it's really good. All right.
Perfect.
Hmm.
So does anybody have any? Okay, we're gonna add. I thought there used to be like a shark statue picture on the shark statue page. Maybe we
might have
could find
been.
that and put it on so that they know like what we're talking about as a reference to our shark statue, just in case.
I know, I almost felt like on the night of the ACE meeting, I almost felt like
There's one
having you
on
guys
the
get around that one.
Yeah.
It was out in front, I was like, y'all are just so nice and everything.
Oh, the shark.
On the, at the ACE.
I was
night
thinking
at
that
the
when
ACE.
I was like, oh, there's a shark. Like,
Okay, so we
The
can
library.
we can just insert a picture.
Yeah.
We have the copy
She said
of
that.
the previous one.
she said there's one on the city website too.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
And then voter safety, we're gonna get a picture, insert youth-led festivals, just a proposal, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
do pictures with the lending libraries.
The action, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anything else anybody has? No? Okay. As there's no further business to discuss, we will adjourn this meeting at 4:26 PM. Short and sweet.
Good job.